Okay, hello, welcome back to Deadly Premonition 2, where we're trying to use time to pass until the Monday so we can get the Lord Hunger's quest finally done. If we can find some more side quests, great. If not, then I don't know what we're doing. Now, I did just see the most concerning thing ever. And it said configuration updated in a Steam box for the controller, and my controller is doing the blinking thing, which suggests it's not connected, but it's working. And last time Steam took over the controller configurations, it made one of the analog sticks spin forever and destroyed the ability to use controllers in any game because they hijacked the entire system, and then trying to delete that made mice and keyboards and everything not work on the PC. So, you know, I at least now know not to get rid of that. Okay. It's not like just taking and hijacking everything. But we're done with this day. So although we are being followed, we're going to just skip to the next day because we're trying to pass time. You know, it's like 5 o'clock. I know it's early, but this guy's going to bed for 13 hours. And you'll have to be happy with it. What is going on? That music seemed ominously slow coming in high. You just stood there in the middle of the empty way. Okay, well, we're gonna go to sleep for the next day. We unlocked something else in this, didn't we? Gun boost? Hang on. Body boost? Gun boost. Right, what do we have? Just a necklace that's already attached. We don't have any incense for you. Mini game boosts. Okay, talismans. But we already beat the thing, dolls. Well, we've got a doll hanging off it already. Ironically, it says it's empty, but there is a doll hanging off it because we did make one. But hey, we are... Fuck it. 16 hours sleep. Just to pass the time. This is fine. Wakes up the next day. I just fallen, so Patricia went home. Well, it's also the next day. She's not outside. I'm not going to hang about to collect her, honestly. Right, so... Filthy! Right, so we'll change into these and send these to clean. Yes. 24 hours. He literally leant inside of that mirror. Do I want to bother with having a shower? So, the laws not only hungers, we also hunger. Hello, Deja Moo! How are you? How's your day going? Hey, it's been a while. What have you been up to? You may have noticed there was some multiverses. I keep wanting to call it metaverses. I don't know why. Something about the metaverse. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. So yeah, there was some multiverses. They've obviously added some new characters and things as well. So, but do you know, I have been sticking in it and playing it. But I'm determined to complete this, so, you know. Overwatch 2 came out! So nice. Yes, I was planning on playing that, but I heard that apparently you need a you need a contract phone line to be able to even register to play. Really fun. Yeah, but I mean, if I can't play, because I have a pay-as-you-go phone, so... like, am I just not going to be able to register to even play? You know, it seems a bit stupid that you are locked into having to have a contract phone to be able to play Overwatch 2. Just needs Blizzards. Okay, so all you need is your Blizzards account. Fair enough. Then what are all these big content creators going on about complaining? Oh, you need a contract phone line to play this, and... they're just talking out their ass then. In which case, I'll probably download it and give it a go. Because, you know, it's a fun enough game, but I don't know. Like a couple of the streams that I was been playing with it, there were the bigger streamers were complaining that you know, you needed a contract phone line to register to be able to even play the game. I'll try. I just didn't want to waste all my time downloading and be disappointed that I couldn't play it. But if I'll take your word for it, if all you have to do is just download it, then yeah, I'll just download it and play it. Still in beta, so that makes some sense. I don't know, like, there's no excuse for it being a, you know, you having to have a contract phone line to play it. That makes no sense whatsoever, beta or not. You know, if just let people download it and play it, right? If all you need is your Blizzard account, then yeah, I should be able to just do that easily enough. So I'll give that a go and see how I do. Now, I've played some of the Overwatch 1 free weekends when it's been there, so, you know, I've played a bit. Why is this skateboard so loud? But I think I mostly played as Mei. Because I used to be Pyro in TF2, so, you know, I think that's like the closest equivalent. What am I doing over here? I think I was looking for something over here that I never literally ever found. Okay, it's now Friday in game, so we are actually getting closer. I think we need some rice from this plantation, but we literally never seem to ever find any. Maybe for once it's actually going to be open and available for us to buy. There's a big exclamation point on it, so that's a promising sign. Maybe we'll finally... I don't know what's going on with the lag all of a sudden. Zenyatta and Sigma. Aha. I don't know who Sigma is. I've heard of Zenyatta. I guess Sigma's one of the new ones, right? So, you know, any new characters, I mean, you know, there's probably been new ones for a while that I really don't know about. Do I really need to go into the other world again? I mean, there's a big exclamation point on it, but there's also one on this toilet. No, there's nothing in the toilets. That's interesting. Why did that have an exclamation point? Also, we can't even open that door. Why did that really want me to go to the toilet? Okay, that's a phone line. I don't think there's actually anything here. He was in Overwatch 2, but he came out later. Overwatch. Okay. I was not familiar. I think I may have also left my sponsored timer thing on as well from the sponsored thing, so I'm just going to quickly go check that. Because, you know, it's going to be saying, hey, go check out this, but it's not going to be relevant. So while I'm running around, so, you know, don't mind me 2 seconds whilst I go check my cloud bots. Timers. It is still enabled. Right, disable. This is irrelevant to this. It'd be like, hey, go here, do this. It's completely irrelevant to this game. Well, as I spoke, there it is, literally in chat. That was from a previous stream. I forgot to disable it. Halloween event on Multiverses. Yeah, what did you think of that? Because I had a look and I was starting to play, and then I saw that there was Velma skin, and then I realised that actually it's not collect the candy corn. Even if it would have been a ridiculous amount of candy corn to collect, half of, well, 80% of the skins just actually pay money for them. You don't actually get them from the event. So, you know, I thought, well, that, you know, I would have maybe played some... Don't not get unstable, that's not what I meant to do. Exactly, it's kind of sad, isn't it? It's like, why? What's the point? By the way, Paddy, and then he immediately stops talking when I pick up an item. It's the worst thing about this game. Saving up for Mummy Rain Dog. How many do you have to get for that, though? Wasn't it like 30,000 candy corn. That's a lot when you earn like 20 for a win and 40 if you have a skin or your friend who is on your team has a skin. So I wonder if you get more points in free-for-all. Like, you know, if some people have... That dog's way out of range. 2.5k, 3k. Okay. That's not that much more. There's still a lot of rounds to play. You know, I think I got like 200 points and then I realised that the Velma skin was not actually going to be reasonable to get, so I gave up. Because, you know, it's not actually available. It's, you know, that was probably the only skin I would have used. I don't play Rain Dog. Rain Dog's not one of the characters that I like, so, you know, and what was the other one that you could actually get as well? I don't main Velma, no, but, like, you know, Velma and Arya and Shaggy, and maybe, what's her face? Joker's girlfriend, Harley Quinn. They were the ones that I was best at, other than cheesy Jake the dog. Jake the dog was just dirty cheating, though. Jake skin. Okay, so there was a Jake skin as well for the free, but Jake the dog is just like cheesy, easy wins. I felt like it was just like you could just be way too cheesy with that, especially as you can do the upstretch and just like make them bounce off you off the ledge. Like, there's way too many dirty things that you can do with Jake, so... you know, I refuse to just be dirty, cheap win. You know, at least you gotta kind of earn it. But Velma's actually a good anti-Shaggy, I noticed when I was playing, like, not on camera. If he starts to fly to try to do his charge up, if you do her shout down the microphone thing and point it at him, it just sends him flying off the screen. He can't go and charge up his nonsense. Are you main as Rain Dog? Okay, and Morty. I haven't played as Rick or Morty or the Gremlins, so I don't know how they play. But, you know, I've seen people play them. I saw one person even, like, being a bit weird with Morty. So they won, and they were playing with, she's not Supergirl, but Wonder Woman. And then he went and did, like, a lie down under her skirt taunt that was just like, why are you doing this? Morty is weird, I bet. Morty is a weirdo. I have seen the TV shows, but, you know, that was just, like, extra creepy of whoever was doing that. Like, you know, just lying down under a skirt and peeking up. The way the animation is just, like, one eye peeking upwards as well was just... It was a bit weird. Just a bit weird. Where was the item that dog dropped? Did it not drop anything? Okay, I have no idea what to do in this game while I'm waiting for Monday. I'm surprised Rain Dog, because, like, I don't know, he's a bit clunky for me. But I guess it's just playstyles, really, isn't it? You know, it's just not my playstyle, so, you know, I prefer something like that. You can hop on to multi. What do you mean by I can hop on to multi? I don't know what you mean by that. Or were you asking, can I hop onto multiverses? Because I've only just started the stream, so, you know, changing game immediately would be a bit awkward. Play it while you wait. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, but, I mean, it's a bit weird to be, like, waiting in one game and playing another game. I don't know. It just seems a bit weird. But I get what you're saying. But, you know, I'll play Multiverse again soon, sometime. Just, you know, if I've decided I'm streaming one thing, I'm going to stream that thing. So, you know, it's just, I'll find something to do in the game. Even if it is just skating around doing nothing. Yeah, especially as creating content as well, like, you know, changing up. Why was there a big red exclamation point? Yeah. This seems important. Let's go check this out. I'm trying to get Overwatch 2. It's a good teaming game. Yes, like I said, you know, if it'll actually let me, because that was my main concern, that it wouldn't let me actually play it. But if it will, yeah, I'll definitely download that and play. And see how it goes. Maybe she'll sell us the thing, now that she's got a red exclamation point. Maybe we don't have to wait till Monday.
The air out there don't feel right.
Oh, did we somehow find the rice? Okay. Went looking for ages. I don't think I picked any rice up, but taste of some real Cajun cuisine. Now I'm working on this one. Hope you'll be able to dear and bring me the other 2 ingredients. Oh, we got a pepper. It wasn't the rice at all. Yeah, I'll stream it as well when I do play it. Oh, you meant streaming game, not teaming game. This ingredient might be a little hard to find. But I believe in you. Now, no, you can find it for me, honey. She told me to get rice, and we've got a pepper, and she's like, yeah, this is what we need. Zach, do you just see how happy Alexis look now? He must have a lot of special feelings attached to this dish. I definitely can't wait to taste it now. Yes, I know exactly what film it reminds you of. The Cook and the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, 1989, directed by Peter Greenaway. One of the few European films we watched together. After suffering intense domestic violence at the hands of her husband, a woman takes a lover. But her husband finds out, and that seals the lover's fate. In order to get revenge, she has a chef cook up her dead lover's body. A bizarre murder spiced with cannibalism. It's a story that could happen any day of the week, and that makes him hungry for food, and he can't wait to try it because he's reminded of cannibalism. The director must have wanted to express realistic crime in that film, but that reality didn't sit quite right with us. You and I argued for quite a bit a while on whether or not it was possible for the lover to be cooked into a whole roast. Now that's what you did call a special dish. Yeah, I think you might have to cut them up a bit. I don't think they're going to fit in the oven whole, but that's a weird argument to have over it, whether or not he's cooked whole or not. Okay, but what's the other ingredient you want me to get? Well, we've already got it. Final ingredient. Bring it to me and I'll be able to serve you that special dish. Time. Well, time is one thing we all need more of, right? I'm gonna start preparing the second ingredient. So if you'll excuse me. Don't give up, handsome. We have time. Zach, we're finally down to the final ingredients. I think we just skipped it because we didn't have rice. We only had the pepper. Alexa seemed rather excited. I can't help but feel my own expectations rise. I didn't think it would take us this much work to locate 3 ingredients though. But that's okay, isn't it, Zach? There's no turning back now. Let's go find the final ingredients. Unless I accidentally picked it up in one of those 2 items on the floor. Did I already have time? 3rd ingredients. I'm bad done Premonition 2. This rate they're gonna go bad before the time you get 3rd one. Okay. But... Can you sell me rice and beans? Shrimp and grits? No. Still have to wait till Monday.
You ain't gonna find any better Cajun food.
Yeah, it should be fun streaming that. But again, you know, it's more fun to play these sorts of games with other people as well. So, no, I'm gonna save just in case we did accidentally pick up the rice because, like, we were running around for ages the other day trying to find it and never finding it. So you planning on, like, streaming any Overwatch yourself or just playing it? And do you do, like, competitive or do you just, like, play the side modes? Because I don't normally play competitive. I just play for fun and, you know, have fun with it. I know a lot of people have just been streaming, like, the competitive mode as well. So probably won't stream. Aha. I mean, you know, as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that really matters, isn't it? But yeah, like, I don't know why the only people that I've seen streaming it are streaming competitive, because, you know, it's more fun doing the casual. Have competitive. Yeah, no, that was the other thing that I heard about it as well, was that you have to win the ridiculous amount of games just to even play competitive modes. So, you know, it's like, what are these silly requirements? Okay. Am I able to... I don't think that's the right button. Order rice and beans. Defeat 30 wild dogs. Gather one time. Why doesn't it give me a clue where to find that? Big 5-0 split. Collect the beads and the town's clinic, but it wouldn't let me go see that because the Lord hungers. So yeah, I don't think I'll necessarily be winning 50 games, but you know, I'll stream a bit of it. Probably not the 1-for-1 modes. The 1-for-1 modes in the original weren't bad either. But, you know, you can't play the characters you want to play on that. You have to literally think who counters whatever your opponent is playing and, you know, things like that. So you can't just, like, mainline one character and then do that. Which is what I kind of would have done. And in competitive, like, you know, everyone's just specifically choosing, like, the meta characters, so you can't just have fun. What would be good is if they had it a bit more like Team Fortress, where, you know, it's not just 5v5, because that was kind of the fun of Team Fortress, was having hundreds of people in the map, and, you know, I liked that. So I think they're kind of due a Team Fortress 3, really, so, you know, modern graphics and maybe not as many people ruining it. But yeah, like, I will definitely give Overwatch 2 a go, and hopefully it'll play fine. Okay, let's investigate this. Monday, Thursday, tour area of the Thompson Farm. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go hunting for some time. I wouldn't have a clue where to find it. But we do have a lot of time to burn, so to speak. I'm guessing it wouldn't be in a vending machine, but I wouldn't put it past this game to put it in a vending machine. So what are your plans for the week? Are you up to much for the rest of the week, or just chilling? Just going to be playing some games, maybe? Okay, low quality string and cloth. That's not time. Wonder where I would look for time even. I have no clue where to go looking for time. Yeah, you must have put a lot of hours in to get, like, almost up to that Rain Dog skin already. How many wins is that? Okay, so if you get 20 wins, and that's 2,000, that's like 100 wins. So almost, if you've lost games, like 100 to 200 games. Quite a lot, isn't it? Trying to get Sombra. Aha. Isn't she... or is it just early access that you get from paying? Because I don't know which character it is. I think it's Sombra, but one of them you had to, like, pay the battle pass to get. But it might just be early access rather than actually get 115 games. That's a lot of games. I think that's why I didn't do the Halloween event. I didn't want to, like, have to grind so much to have to do that. What is this guy doing out here?
What's the buzz, Mr. FBI Special Agent?
What are you doing out here? A soul stage in which the truth always rears its ugly head. The legwork. I know nothing gets done without a good plan, but still, waiting around here ain't easy either. Yeah, I know what the waiting around's like. Waiting around till Monday to try and do this quest. Ginko! Aha! Like I said, I don't know the names of characters. I just know that one of the characters you had to pay to get early. Okay, this cop's following this guy around. You know that the cop's following you around and he's just across the road watching. How many times I gotta tell him? Useless, they're all useless. Just who do they think I am? I could fire them all if I wanted to. Oh, don't sound so tough when my breath smells like cheap whiskey. Who cares what it smells like? I'm the one in charge here, goddammit. Maybe don't get drunk and go to work then. Maybe then they'd respect you. Maybe you'd have a lot more respect if you didn't get drunk. Okay, I can't climb that. And also, he's parked this sheriff's food truck, like, right here. Like, it's highly suspicious.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're just following that guy around all day. Like, I think he kind of knows what you... Oh, you sell spam! Huh? That's convenient. We went looking for it in vending machines for ages, and this guy just sells it. Well, shame he doesn't sell to time. Hot dogs, mint gum, perfume, sleeping bags. But no time.
You ever need anything?
Yeah, I need some
Come
time.
on by, Mr. York.
That's what I need. Okay, the hunt for time continues. Boom, boom, boom. As long as you're having fun with it, that's all that really matters, isn't it? But I wasn't going to be able to put in the grind for that much hours, and I might have got one skin, but seeing that any skins that I'd be interested in would pay to win, I was like, nah, no thanks. Like, if you're doing a Halloween event that says go do this thing, make all the skins for it that you're showing off possible to be got with the actual special currency. Otherwise, what's the point? What is the point? But at least if you main Rain Dog, Hello, piglets! How are you? That's a prawn. Crayfish. I don't know, it looks kind of like a prawn to me. Well, we're now leaving the car. They're gonna have a go at me
Why
for
do you
leaving
want to
the
leave
city.
town, Zach? Don't tell me you want to go sightseeing down in New Orleans. Come on, back to the investigation.
Now we're leaving the investigation. Oh, it's not gonna let me. At least you can play against bots and it's faster. True. I don't know what the point is. Good to hear. I'm good. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what the point is either. But hey, it's a new week. Everything is good. Hang on. There's a big cross on the map here. That's ominous. Let's go investigate this big cross. X always means treasure, right? Low quality plate, damn it. I thought maybe there might have been some time there or something. Unfortunately not. But hey, I was originally thinking of doing like music today, but I just wasn't prepared. So, maybe on Friday I'll do another music stream. But, I just wasn't prepared today. I had to go out and like buy supplies and stuff, and then I got in late, so maybe next time, because I need to like mess about with all my scenes and stuff and make it look better, because I haven't got all the scenes set up well for that, and make it look like a proper music stream, and like change the webcam thing as well, so it's not just like the oval shape for this. Okay, so now we just skate around looking for time and burning time, and maybe we'll find some and get money for just skating around. So what are your plans for the week? Anything interesting? Bum, bum. Something suspicious about that. bush right there. I don't know what it is, but there's something very suspicious. Okay, what are we doing other than skating around doing nothing? Ah, squirrels! Okay, there's an army of squirrels. There's an actual blue squirrel as well. You didn't get to see it, but last time we were here, there was like, there's one. Suspicious blue squirrel. They're not meant to exist. I have to take them out. Stop running away, blue squirrel. Clearly an alien. Can't allow any blue squirrels to live. They're hostile. And very invasive. I think all the squirrels do is steal some of your stuff. But you get a lot of money for shooting the blue ones. Which is, you know, kind of against the principle. Because surely... Also, we can just steal people's mail. Sorry, I'm trying to steal the mail. They don't tend to have a lot of good stuff in them, but... maybe one day we'll find something decent in there. Okay, I wonder if there is time in one. Doubt it. We have to look. Okay, let's go. On with skating around endlessly and looking for stuff. Obviously not the most entertaining of content, I apologise about that, but hey. You know. Unfortunately, they've gated me out of progressing until Monday in game, so we gotta do what we gotta do. We could get bowling. You know, let's try and get that awkward 7-10 split. Don't mind me. I didn't punch someone's car accidentally. No, I don't know what you mean. I wasn't setting off alarms. I simply walked, you know, went off on its own. I just walked near it. I definitely didn't punch it. Oh, what do you mean? Right, hello. I'm here to complete your bowling challenge.
Well then.
Show me what you got. Not free play. Okay. Need to get this one. I'm sure we'll beat it this time. Copium. It's like literally impossible. Okay, let's go with a 16-pound ball. I have actually completely forgotten how to play this. But maybe we'll get it first go. See, in reality, that would have bounced off the wall and hit back in. Reality has no basis here, though. Reality holds no basis in this land. Like, how am I meant to flick that back if it doesn't bounce off the wall properly? If that doesn't flick off the wall properly, how am I meant to do this? Okay, let's just whack it straight down the middle and maybe the pin will go flying. Copium. It's the only thing that I can think that might do this. Okay, we gotta stick with the hard one. Right, let's just... hard as possible. That's gonna go in the gutter. Almost! We got one of the ones on the other side. That's some progress. Okay, hard. Straight. I can't believe we got one of the ones on the other side like that. Can't believe that almost worked. Okay, let's see if hitting it slightly more to the left. Almost. Thank you. Again, like I said, I don't keep an eye on the follower count, have it turned off. You know, I was up to like 1,000 at one point, but hey, YouTube's at 339 followers, so that's getting there. Like, YouTube has the most followers now. Come on. It's such lag, I don't even know if that worked. I also don't like advertise when I'm going live or anything, so, you know, I don't do any of the things that you're meant to do. I don't do any of the things that you're meant to do to say, hey, I'm live, I'm playing this. I up on this. We never get this. I know it's not
working hard now,
entertaining to watch that. I think we need like the minigame assistants. Yes, we are up to that on YouTube, so you know if anyone did want to follow. Semi-pro? That's not how you say semi-pro. Semi-pro. Or she's just talking about herself being a pro. Thank you. I've done anything on that forever. I did actually record like making a pizza and then fucking it up. But I never edited the video because, like, you know, at my last place, the quality for recording wasn't good. So I've got better chance of recording some food things here. So I was thinking about doing some like food streams and things because I have a much easier way to film now. The last place I was like completely cramped. It's impossible, and because YouTube Shorts is the thing now as well, I was thinking maybe because I've got recorded footage of a bunch of different things that I never edited together, so like maybe I'll just put some shorts up of like bits and bobs of things on some of those things. And you know, that saves having to actually edit anything, just make a short out of it, and it's like, this was part of a planned thing, and you know, if you enjoy that, hey. I also have done like a short of something that could be kind of good. You know, I've done something that's actually is like influencer worthy. In the rarest of instances. Like the one thing that is influencer. Thank you! Yeah, though this one is, I need to edit together properly. But this one's actually something clever and influencer worthy. So, you know, it's not going to be on the gaming channel though, it's going to be on the vlogging channel. Yeah, I do need to do some other things. And it's like, you know, if there's anything entertaining in a stream, you know, feel free to clip it, and then I can make that into a short. Like, if I see someone's clipped something that's entertaining, like, I'll definitely put that into a short, certain. New destination has been added to the drawbridge. Someone has also left their sports car here. Can I steal this? Like, what are they doing? Just leaving their sports car out in the open like this? Not even in front of... Bye. It's not even in front of someone's house. I don't get YouTube Shorts though, like... I'm kind of getting some of it, because I've noticed that... Right, for one, if you use certain terms, it just won't let it be a short at all. Two, if there's the hint of anything remotely adult in the name, like Shaggy, it just won't show. You know, nobody will really see it. So, you know, if you talk about Shaggy, but it's got Shag in the name, no one's going to see that. It doesn't get shown. So you have to be very sensitive and child-friendly in the titles of it. And then when they do show, it literally gets shown for 1 hour at the time that it shows, if not less. So I don't know the exact amount of time that it gets shown. But in the analytics, like, you'll just get a big spike of, it's shown for this hour. 80% of the people that view it like it. 10% of the people that view it subscribe. But hey, you know, it's popular, but we're not going to show it anymore, even though everyone's loving it. Like, 80% is the worst. Like, more often than not, it's higher than 80%. And I don't get why YouTube just goes, hey, you know, it's had its time for this, like, hour, and now, nah, no one gets to see it anymore. Even though, like, you know, it's really, really popular. Even the one that had 6.3 thousand views, that's, like, you know, that got a lot of likes. Like, hundreds and hundreds of likes. And, you know, it got fair few subscribers. But YouTube's like, nah, it had an hour, that's all it gets. Now no one sees it. So I just don't get the system for it. It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. But hey, you know, they're working. And hey, I really should clip out a lot of moments from older videos and things, because there are a lot of really entertaining bits that were in things that people might not see. And it's a good way of showing off, like, the entertaining bits of videos and streams as well. But, you know, it's like, hey, this will get attention because this is interesting and fun. And, you know, then if you want to see it, you go see the things. More videos is more money for them. Exactly. I get what you mean, but, you know, it just makes no sense that they don't want to show off something that's being well loved. And, you know, really, you should give that some more time, because only a 1 hour slot and then it gets shown to nobody ever is, you know, I get that they want, oh, the floating house, of course. Like, there's something wrong with this house a bit. I can kind of see there's nothing inside of it. I don't think this is actually the floating house that we saw before. This is just another floating house. Like, surely they considered that. I know, get what you're saying. You know, it makes people upload more and more videos so they get more money. And you don't get advertising revenue off shorts either. So, you know, even if you were eligible as a YouTube creator to get ad revenue, you don't get ad revenue on shorts. So, kind of bad in that aspect, you know. It's like, put all this effort into not really get any ad revenue, but, you know, like, if it's getting subscribers and likes and maybe draws people to the channel, you know, that's something. But why would you want to be really, really, really creative if you're getting nothing out of it and it doesn't get a lot of time? But at the same time, I see that that probably allows for other people to create shorts, and, like, they will get some, you know, everything will get a bit of time. Possibly, unless you've given it a bad title, in which case it won't get shown at all. So you have to be very, very, very careful with your title. You can't just rename it, because, you know, they don't get shown then. So, you know, there's a few shorts that just haven't been shown because I gave them bad titles. And then I tried renaming them and it's like, nah, too late. Okay, this one's at least deliberately floating. It's got blocks under it. Some of these houses, they just float for no reason. Okay. I wonder if the time will be at the American house, but I can't remember where that is. And if you have any ideas for shorts as well, I'm all open to them. But mostly I'm trying to make, like, the fun moments from things and turn that into a short. And, you know, obviously it's handier if someone else has clipped things that they find entertaining, because I can only clip what I find entertaining, right? So if someone else clips what they find entertaining in the streams, then that's perfect, you know, because then I can appeal to all sorts of people's tastes and entertainment. Obviously, I'm not expecting people to go back to old videos and do that, which I'm going to have to do at some point, because, you know, I know that this isn't exactly entertaining content. And I apologise, but it's something that has to be done because the game sadly has been programmed in a way that's like, you have to wait around until next day. I can still find something to do. Like, just to activate all of these balloons. You should promote your channel on Twitter or something. I do sometimes tweet out that I'm live, but, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, just all of my tweets are, hey, there's a new video, hey, there's something live. You know, I try to save that for writing something interesting at least. You know, so that there's a reason to follow, rather than it just being like, you know, hey, you know, you're just seeing live notifications, which you can kind of get from subscribing to YouTube or, you know, following the Twitch channel. I kind of, you know, I get that you're meant to, but when someone's Twitter is just, you know, constant notifications of live videos and live things, I just ignore it. I'll get a shout out by a big streamer. Yes, I mean, that's one thing that's possible, especially now they have the /shout out commands. Sorry for my broken English right here. That's fine, don't worry about it. I mean, you're speaking perfectly fine English. More videos is more money for them. That was ages ago. Promote your channel on Twitter or something. Yeah, like, you know, if I had a good way of doing that, sure. And, you know, get a shout out by a big streamer. I mean, I've been called out in other channels. I haven't had a shout out to go follow or anything, but, like, you know, Code Miko has mentioned me before. And, you know, Leozor and Booth, I've been, like, talked about on their channels before, but, you know, like, Leozor doesn't stream anymore. They're not exactly the biggest of channels, but hey. I've accidentally turned off my controller. Right, so, /shout out. I wonder, like, if you shout out a big channel. Like, this is the inverse of getting shouted out by a big channel, but hey, let's do a /shout out to Code Miko. He does entertaining stuff, so, you know, but I doubt I would ever get a shout out by a big channel like that. That's like, hey, go follow this channel. So, you know, I don't know how you'd really go about doing that. But, you know, it's nice that Twitch have added that as its own feature as well, so you don't have to just use it like the, you know, your own bot things. And supposedly if you do shout out people like that, they get a notification that you shouted them out. Play with streamers and try to win contests. True, but again, you know, like, how do you go about getting in competitive? I did do that thing with Kuki a while back, which was the Fling to the Finish tournament, but that was such a mess and so poorly handled. Like, we were doing great. Like, we brought it back, and we were better than some of the competitors that got put into the top 10. It's a long story. I don't know if you've seen that. You wouldn't have been around when that was happening, but, like, you know, we were playing in this tournament, and the way that it works was backwards. It was weird. So we lost some of our early rounds, which were against people that were in the final 10 in the end, so they were the strongest competitors. And, you know, so we lost our first 2 rounds, but then we won the next 4. But because we lost the first 2 rounds and they were deemed to be the easier games just because they're early and not because of who we were playing against. It was stupid. And even though we decisively won all of our victories, so, 2-0 shutouts, as opposed to some of the other people that went through that did like 2-1, so they tied and then lost one, and then, were not as great, and they weren't against the strongest opponents as we did. It was a bit, ridiculous. So they lost against weaker opponents, but because theirs was a later in the competition loss, and, the way that they won was not decisive, it was 2-1, whereas ours were all, like, decisive wins miles ahead of the opponents, by the way. Like, actually miles and miles ahead. And the ones that we lost, we were right next to the other people, so we barely lost. And we took them to 2-1 for the losses as well, so, they were tied up. They weren't shut-out losses, they were pretty close losses. But the whole system was just, like, backwards, so... it was very unfair. And then, like, they started banning people from the Discord who were, like, pointing out how unfair it was and how backwards it was. And it made Kooky have a breakdown on stream, so... yeah, it wasn't good. There's a whole video about it, as well as the tournament itself. Like, if you go to my website, there's a whole article about that and explaining everything in a lot more detail. I think that's as much as I'm going to go into about it. But yeah, I haven't done anything competitive since then because it was kind of poorly handled. But I'm totally up for playing competitions and things.
Looks like a case of bad timing.
Go soon! I'm tired, I might go to sleep. No worries. What time is it there for you? How late is it? Like, it is nearly 8 o'clock here. But yeah, don't blame you, like, especially if you're tired. You gotta go to bed, right? But I appreciate you popping by, and I will definitely play Overwatch at some point, especially knowing now that I don't need, like, a contract phone to actually play. Close to midnight. Okay, so yeah, it is getting pretty late. But yeah, don't worry. Have a good sleep, and thank you for popping by and hanging out. I appreciate you. And hopefully you will be able to get your skin before the Halloween event closes on... multiverses, and I'll play some more of that at some point as well. Just, the Halloween event didn't draw me in, especially as I can't even get the skin that I would have wanted. Yeah, I'll play those soon, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate you coming and hanging out and following and watching the shorts and everything. But yeah, if you do want to go, like, check out the article, it's on... And if you go search for, like, the fling to the finish in that, you'll see it, and I go way into more detail if you want to know about all the drama of that. I'm not sure if you need a contract phone, but if not, you can play it. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need a contract phone, then I can play it, but if you need a contract phone, then I'm out of luck, and I'm not going to be able to play it. But, it sounds like you don't, from what you were saying, but, a lot of big streamers were complaining that you do. I don't get maybe they were just trying to stop people playing it. Maybe they didn't want, too much competition coming in. And we're just talking out their ass. Who's to say? But yeah, have a good sleep and I'll catch you again soon. I have no idea who even lives in this house. Like, it's got a door on it as though it's important. But obviously no one's ever home. Okay, on the quest to look for time again. Endlessly looking for time. Like, this is a very different location. There might be some time out here. I'm surprised there wasn't anything in the bayou. But you'd think you'd be able to buy it in a shop, right? Like, why would you not be able to? Good night! Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, it's night for you, and if you go to sleep, it's good night. I assumed you were going to sleep. But, maybe you weren't heading out just yet, so I might be premature in saying goodnight, but... Okay, I don't know what that
Looks
noise
like a
was
case
there.
of bad time. Let's come back.
Sounded like we did something disappointing. It was like... I don't think I messed anything up. Maybe we failed a quest. Maybe somehow I failed a quest. Right, let's sort this dog problem out. I feel so bad shooting all these dogs though. They're just hanging out. But, you know, the cop wants us to shoot them. Apparently they're a pest. Okay, we have 19 bullets left. Excuse me? There we go. That's just a giant corgi. Like, they're not harming anyone. Let the dogs be. Okay. I'm a weirdo eat weirdo world. It's a weirdo eat weirdo world. What has that got to do with shooting dogs? I don't think we eat the dogs. Maybe the sheriff is eating the dogs. That's a weird achievement. Maybe the sheriff is eating the dogs. Okay, how many of these dogs have we shot? 30 or 30. Okay, so we have shot enough dogs. We may have overshot dogs. Right, okay, let's go talk to the sheriff. See what he has to say. Bum 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 bum. Okay. We're burning time. Hello. Okay. I was pressing get off the skateboard for ages and he's not getting off the skateboard. That's my skateboard. Lag. That's one fast alligator. I don't think that was sharpshooting. Why is it suddenly so laggy?
Patty, you live in a very peaceful town.
You sure about that? 'Cause I'm
Peaceful.
not.
Alligators. Yeah, very peaceful. I think he's being sarcastic. You live in a very peaceful town. I've just been attacked by an alligator. Very peaceful. You sure about? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Like, we literally just got almost chewed by an alligator. That's not peaceful, is it? Arrow feather? I'm surprised there's no hints on where to find the time. Because that would be helpful. Are we going to run into the cop up here? Is he still watching that other guy? This isn't even the same bridge. Where even are we? Okay, we're down here. Okay, well if we go down that way, we can get to the Clarkson Bridge. Can I cross on this bridge? No. That'd be too fun, wouldn't it? Just crossing on the thin railway bridge. Why would you allow that? Why would you allow us to have fun? 81%. This is fine. Our skateboard is not going to break. Copium. It will not. Boom, 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 boom. They're doing a slash shout out to a big streamer is a bit weird. But I don't know, the moment seems there. The moment seems there. Okay, that's interesting. A lot of stuff just hanging about by the side of the truck, especially playing this. Especially playing this when you're doing literally nothing. But, you know, I'm interested to see, like, maybe that works, but yeah, like, you know, playing in competitive events and things, sure, but, you know, like the way it was handled. I don't want to do anything else to that company again for sure. And I don't know how you go about getting yourself into competitive events for other things. So, hi, what are you doing out here?
Smarty pants, what you want?
York, you strong. You're asking me if I'm strong? Well, at the very least, I don't think I'm as physically strong as you. Oh yeah, about you. Yup. You catch the bad guys. Gotta be strong to do that, yup. Yes, I suppose you have a point. I'm strong when it comes to criminals. I'm strong too. Super strong, Giga Chad. I couldn't protect Lise. I'm really weak. Avery, I can tell that you really like Lise. Do you have any theories about the identity of the perpetrator? Perpetrator? Oh, I don't know. I mean the bad guy who killed Lise. I see bad guys, yep. At night in town, the red guys come out. I've seen them too, the weird crab people. There, yep. Did the red guys kill Lise? Red guys are bad, the red guys are bad, yep. But I can't beat them. Avery? Yeah, York, you could be the bad guys. I've shot them before, yes. You're a smarty pants, yep. You beat the red guys. And I'll give you a treat, yep. I've already shot a lot of them. Looks like he wants us to go and defeat those red guys. You might be referring to the red shadows that appear in town at night. What do you think, Zach? Should we heed the sad strong man's requests? Okay, defeat 30 shadows. Okay, so now we're gonna have to actually wait until nighttime and defeat, or wake up at 6 AM. Do that. Okay, the cop has moved along, and so has David, or Daniel, or whatever his name is. We have a side quest. Unfortunately, it means waiting until night. 30 of them shouldn't be hard. But we can pass time until night. Okay. I reckon time has to be by the USA house, right? It's a suspicious spot. Okay, there's a bunch of RVs out here. There's something suspicious about this. Like, these are some mega tombs. This isn't a graveyard. Unless this is how graves are in America. Do you not bury them? You just encase them in concrete and put them in a tomb? Okay, there are at least a few graves. But what the heck is this? Like, you know, literal sheds. Oh, hi. The bees. Some... Hi, you missed the bees. Some interesting sneaky bees. Okay, that's a bee wing. What is this? There's a spot here and a quest. Okay. Interesting. Hello. Do you have a quest? You're just, like, ominously staring at the sky. You see the marker up there, don't you? Is it aliens?
Excuse me, but what are you doing?
Searching.
It's an alien! Lewis, the gravekeeper. He sounds very much like an alien.
What are you searching for?
Unknown.
You don't
Why are
know.
we so much shorter than him?
Interesting. Zach, this man is the perfect symbol of the human race. We all live out our lives searching for things.
That's what I
Yet
said. That's
no
very
one
alien
knows what
to
they're
me.
actually searching for. That's what it means to be human. Don't you agree, Zach? I feel like that simple declaration of his just awakened us to something.
Nah. He's either a very insane person or he's an alien. No. That's not the epitome of a human being. He's also crazy and staring at the sky. Like, he sees this marker up here, and he's clearly looking at that, isn't he? He's like, oh, a marker, there's something in the sky. Not the epitome of being human. Well, he's made some progress in his search, hasn't he? Brought forward a bit.
Receiving transmission.
Okay, it's very musical. Beep. What a sad beep. 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 Beep beep. Beep. Got a minute? Beeper. Transmitted. What are you staring at the sky for? Well, he's transmitting to the aliens, clearly. Orders, taking orders. Orders? From the heavens? I don't see or hear anything. Fleur-de-lis, must get the fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis? I'll remain here. Go and collect the fleur-de-lis in my stead. Collect fleur-de-lis. First album contains a photographic list of fleur-de-lis. This album looks rather old. Genesis album, and it's filled with nothing but dull pictures of the town. Oh no, it's find the locations. What do you want me to do with this? Each spotted picture contains the fleur-de-lis, but they can only be found by one of the special power. I see. You want me to go to each of these spots and collect all the fleur-de-lis, right? Find them all, and something amazing will happen. Find them all. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Zach, do you feel some sort of special power emanating from him? Craziness? This lys, or the lily, is the symbol of Louisiana, you know. Fleur, flower of the lilies, so we're looking for lilies. Might somehow be connected to this case somehow. Why is it always lilies? Why is it always lilies? Okay. I guess we're looking for Lily again. Le Cas, or the Fleur de Lis. Ah, yes, the Fleur de Lis signs, of course. Use photos clues where to find them. You arrive at one with the album open. You have to have the album open as well. Use vision there to actually collect the Fleur de Lis. Okay, so we can't even just easily find them and like look. You have to actually look on the map for them. Yeah, gotta find them all. Fleur de Lis. Okay. So there's one near the hotel. Oh, there's only 20. I see that. So that one's on a tentacle graffiti. That one's at the cop station. That one's right here on the floor. Or back where we just were. That's on a bridge. That's under a bridge by the gravesite. That's at the bit where we do the skateboarding. That, I don't know where that is. That's at the shop. That's at the town hall. That I don't know where that is. That's just on some random corner. That's here. That's actually the graveyard. Okay. Let's just get that one whilst we're here. Okay, we found a quest. Literally, actually a quest that could take all of the time. It's literally something to do whilst running around forever. Okay. Maybe we'll find... Okay, I don't think it's this corner. Okay, so that's a rounded corner. But... You want to talk about Fleur de Lis, man? Or is it on the fence? Because it's not here. Maybe it's on the fence outside. Okay. You know, I had a weird feeling to come in here. Iris stem. Like, you know, I had a sense. And it wasn't just like, ooh, gravestones. I was like, oh. Oh. That's more than one graveyard, it would appear. Ah, he's got the exclamation point. I guess we have to actually use vision to see it. What's that? Okay, do I need to be standing on the blue exclamation point and then use vision? Right, stand still, face the right direction. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not even where it was supposed to be. I guess you stand on the point that the camera was taken from. I see. So we understand. Okay, so that's a water tower. That's another bridge. That's the farm. I know where that one is. And that's the leaving the car. There's actually 2 fleur de lis in that picture. And that's some random swamp. Okay. So, you know, if we want to leave Le Carré. Le Carré. Oh. There's no guarantee that it's actually that bit, though. How many signs leaving Le Carré are there? There might be more. It might be a different Le Carré exit. But hey, we'll go here. What is that theme? Did you see that theme in the geometry? Okay. I know we were going to head back to the cop. But, okay, I don't think it will be this one, because I don't think it has that crab sign in the background. Okay, turning around and navigating on the skateboard at the same time isn't easy. Although... No, it's got a tree by it. This does not have the tree by it. But that's a fleur de lis. Come on. That is actually a fleur de lis. As it's... Actually, there are 3 fleur de lis in the picture. There's the one in the middle of the Le Carré sign. There's this one right here. And then there's the one that's hidden. So there are 3 fleur de lis. 3 of them. That we could potentially get. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Something in that bush. Right? It's just awful physics? No. Chicory leaf. Well, you know, in the middle of bushes, I wouldn't put it past the game to hide some time here. We have plenty of time to do these fetch quests. Ha 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 ha. Right, so That could be at the construction site as well. Okay, this one we should be able to find over by the factory. I think that one's got to be in the factory, right? Okay, but now we found requests. You know, I said we would. I knew we would. There was no way it wouldn't give me a quest. Hello. Oh, you've got some interesting flowers as well. Like flowers with heart shapes. I mean, I get they're roses, or no, they're poppies.
Looks like a case.
Nobody
Let's come
in?
back later.
There's never anybody in. Okay. They got some nice poppies growing though. No. Who would live in the RV? But I guess we need to come back at night, right? Do you have anything in your bin? Just some low quality plate. You wouldn't happen to have some time, would you? No, I wouldn't mind if you had some time in your bin. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to find in the graveyard, but I don't know what I was expecting to find in the graveyards, honestly. I had a sense that something had to be there. That's not the water tower that we want. Okay. So, that's somewhere over here. Somewhere. I will do your nighttime quests. There it is. Okay. Now we just use our vision. Or we accidentally punch the girl. There it is. That's two. $10. Let's go. Car medical center, right? Sheriff's station. Well, I mean, we want to go to the sheriff's station to hand in this doggo quest, so let's head there. Killed two birds with one stone. Well, no, we weren't hunting birds, we were hunting dogs. I wonder if the red exclamation point. No, that's just her in the diner, isn't it? That's not going to be anything extra. Okay, the Lord hungers. I'm sorry I don't have food for you. Because it's not Monday. You need to wait till Monday to get you the food that you want. I thought we were sinking through the world then. I saw the skateboard go under the map and was like, oh no. We've accidentally sank out of the world. Thankfully we didn't.
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again.
Don't ask
What do
her
you
the same
do when
question.
you're at home?
Okay, we punched and that shuts her up. Yeah, don't care. Okay, lizard leg. I saw the toilets and I was like, that's gonna have stuff by it. I expected something different though. That's just a fireplace. It's a shame they don't stay lit, isn't it? Because that would be handy if we could go round lighting them all. You know, maybe there's something special there. It's nice that our vision gauge does refill, at least. But, you know, even though we are using some up. Okay, is the guy not in? I keep pressing Y. Wow, we're literally on top of it. Literally stood on top of it. Perfect. Okay, I'm guessing because his van isn't here, he's not going to be in. So in which case we have to go hunt down wherever the sheriff is. The hand in his quest for the sign. We'll do it. It'll be no problem. He's not in. Of course he's not in. Why would the sheriff be in the police station? Wild dog. Okay, I mean, defeat one wild dog. Easy. Fire 5 items from the post box. Okay, so that's steal items from people's post boxes. Sure. Defeat a UFO. I mean, we haven't seen other than the UFOs. But apparently they're not the UFOs that we want. Okay, 1 bullet. Give me some bullets. We need... Right. Put the coffee away, put the coke away. I kind of want the suntan lotion, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't actually let us use items, so whilst I might want to give the guy a tan for, you know, being able to use the suntan shop, it hasn't explained how to use items, so hopefully we never need to do that to do an actual quest, because otherwise then we'll get soft locked out of everything. Then we'll be completely soft locked. Oh well. Right, so now we have to hunt the sheriff. If he wasn't at the thing anymore, he's got to be at the bridge, right? Right, we just took a quest to rob people. So, let's go rob people. And then another quest is to shoot a singular dog. Well, that's going to be easy. Easy money. Okay. We're going down this way. Just because I had a feeling that maybe there's some time this way. Maybe there's some time this way, rather than going the other way. Okay, for sale! Built offices. This is a unique looking house. This is the America house. Which is why I suspected that the time might be here. It's not on the bench. Not on that bench. It's another green pepper. Was that what I was just remembering? Right, so I think we just got the green pepper here all the time, wasn't it? Okay. Well, we got another green pepper!
Let's come back.
That's something, but we don't need the green pepper. We need time. Maybe time's just like a pretty common drop. Maybe we can get it in a letterbox. Potentially. Maybe we can just steal some from a letterbox and get lucky. If not, I have no idea where we get it. I think we must have got lucky with the rice somehow. That's just skateboard repair. But I don't need that right now. Okay, high quality string. I mean, I'm gonna rob you. Don't get me wrong. Let's not think through the world stealing from your bins. Definitely didn't almost sink through the world. Okay, something is going wrong. You've got something in your doghouse. What is that? Lizard head. You know, don't question him sinking through the world. It's fine. This seems more like a priest's house. It's absolutely fine. We're not sinking through the world. Getting a sinking feeling here. Nah, it's fine. Medium quality beats. Everyone gets beats. Okay. Do you think that noise sounds like you've done something wrong and bad? It's just the mission complete sounds. which case it's a terrible mission complete sound because it sounds like you failed. But no, that's completing it.
By the way,
God. I'm trying to move away from this school. By the way, you ever consider that we might want to move before we get eaten by these squirrels? Did you ever think about that? No? Well, maybe you should consider that. So there's one down here as well. You actually down here? Oh. Okay. You are though, but not the cop. Okay, so let's find the piece of paper that says there's something here. This one. Then we need to stand wherever it wants me to. Okay, that tree says you should never come up this far. Okay, you watch it where you're stood, isn't it? Did it again. Hello. What? What was that? Black bass tail? I'm sorry, but what was that key thing? Oh, that's just the... Oh, that's a UFO. Move, Paddy. Okay. Oh my god. I cannot see through all this foliage. There it is. That's a very hidden UFO. Wow, it has like nothing in it. Just a bead. So disappointing for a big key looking thing in the sky. That is a well hidden UFO though. That was very hidden. Kind of disappointed it didn't have anything good in it. That could have been so good. Okay. I kind of get the feeling we'd get time from the plantation sides again. You know, it really feels like it should be dropped by these. It really feels like the only place it might be is along the sides of these if we can find, you know, some glowing items. Which are not the easiest to see. Let's check out the bins though. I bet if we use our vision. Loads of items up here. Okay, so does vision let you see items from further away? Or is it just those? I didn't care about those. There's maybe some items up here though. Chicory leaf, Louisiana iris. Chicory, sugarcane. You know, if anywhere is gonna have it, by trees and bushes seems the place. Okay, there was quite a few items. Okay, so maybe it's not the worst thing to use vision. Okay, there's some stuff, there's a thing there. It kind of lets you see some things to pick up. It showed us the UFO. Sugarcane. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily help us find this goddamn time. Shame I can't look at the pictures whilst we're on skateboards. Yeah, I think we might have scooted past an item there, but hey, what can you do? Okay, so we've robbed houses, letterboxes. There's one picture that is on the bridge. I don't know if it's this bridge, but it doesn't hurt to look at the bridge picture on a bridge, does it? I wonder where the cop's gone then. Okay. Bridge picture. I don't think it's this bridge. It doesn't look rusty enough. But there's only so many bridges in town. Only so many bridges it could be on. Okay, well he stopped following the guy at least. Because, you know, we found him. Okay, we can kill one of these dogs and that will give us the dog quest item. At least. Great shot. I mean, I lined up the headshot on it and he shot the tree. Between the dog and us. Okay, wild dog terrorized. Yeah, I shot a dog. It's good enough, right? It wasn't necessarily the one that was terrorizing you, but it's a dog. You know, I shot an elite one at that. So, hey, I did something. Right? You've got to pay me now. It wasn't necessarily the dog that you wanted me to shoot, but good enough, right? We could have took the croc quest. I wasn't thinking that I was actually going to be coming out to the Crocklands, but hey ho. Where has this taken us? Okay, we can also go to the shop ones. Like, they're going to be easy enough to get. And I'm going to wait until the red people start coming out so we can get that quest done as well. In an expedient amount of time. Yeah, there are lots of mole holes. Many mole holes. And I'm guessing people are going to start going home soon. Oh, I wonder if the cop, when he goes home, we can hand in the quest to him. I doubt it. You never know. You never know. Okay, so there's another bridge over here. Let's head to the bridge. Maybe this will be the bridge with the quests. Probably not, but why does that fence look so cursed? Probably not, but it's definitely not that. Definitely not where the bridge is out. Okay. We should also check out the ways out of town. The other fleur-de-lis. That's a rusty letterbox. This is the bridge. It's a rusty ass bridge. Not this bridge. It certainly looks like the other bridge. Okay, so there's one last bridge that it could be. It looks more like that bridge than this bridge, for certain. Okay, we should go check out. Like, there's also clearly stuff there. Clearly. Like, we've seen the map. There appears to be something there. In fact, there's a hole in the fence that we probably creep through to get in there later. Okay, this is clearly somewhere we're going to need to return for our investigations later, isn't it? But at the present time... Why did you... What the heck is going on? He's scooting along not on his boards. Okay, there's also a house in there. With a door. Okay, if I can... I can't cheese my way around. Okay, so... This is somewhere of interest to return later, but... We're not allowed at this point of the investigation, clearly. Unless we can get the bayou access. We can get a boat, right? I doubt I can commandeer this boat. But if we get the other guy's boats, when we're allowed, I'm sure we can do that. Surprised there's no crocodiles coming to eat me whilst I'm literally on the edge of the croco water. Okay, it's definitely this bridge over here. Not only does it look right, but I think it's also rusted, and it's like the last bridge that it could possibly be. So it has to be here. Look, we find the fleur de lis. Has to be. There is nowhere else that it could be. Right, one rusty bridge coming right up. Not as rusty on this end. But it must be this bridge. There's nowhere else it can be. Okay, give me an exclamation point. Come on. Wow, our suit is dirty as already. Is it because I've been out in the mud? So it kind of doesn't look like here. Maybe it is this side. Okay, let's skate back over up to this side. Kind of looks like it should be. Right. There's too many trees. Maybe I just didn't find the right spot on that other bridge. Maybe it was the first bridge that we were on. Okay. I think skating and running through all of the muds may have made our suit very dirty. And, you know, our other suit isn't going to be clean for 24 hours. We're just going to spend a lot of money. Suit cleaning bills, aren't we? It's definitely not popping up here. Oh. It's not that. Maybe there are more bridges. Maybe there are some more bridges somewhere. Don't know why we're on an errand for this crazy guy, but hey, you know, he says we got a special reward. What could be special? What would he give us? Probably something alien. Ah, the epitome of humanity. Aliens. Okay, is this farm shop one? If not, the shop next to it is. Okay. Farm shop isn't one of them. This is from over the road. Okay, there it is. Got one. Okay. We're getting a lot of money. We're actually at like 6 grand. It'll talk to me about
By the
these
way,
crazy
Patty,
people.
What do you usually do when you're at home?
Is
You just watch the same TV shows. You don't need to say that again. Okay, so where else is a fleur de lis? Barbershop? No. I mean, there's one at the hotel. That's just like, why is that side alley particularly there other than just like to teach you to crouch under places? Maybe some of those side alleys are only accessible by the crouching, but doesn't look like it. How are you always able to teleport exactly where we are? Okay, we need the graffiti. That we know where it is. That we know where it is. That... I think that's the pub. Wasn't there one here? could have sworn there was one here. Here it is. There we go. Like, literally right here. Where we were already stood. Let's go. Okay. Entrance, right. That one we can go get. No problem. Sheriff? I see your car. Where are you hiding? Okay. Can I just hand the question
Okay,
to you
hold on.
whilst you're here? Oh. That's unfortunate.
You ever
Okay.
need anything?
I do. I just need to know where you're hiding so I can come hand this quest into. That's just a crouching spot. You here to collect Patty? Maybe he's like, I need to come collect her when you know, go to sleep in the hotel. You've been going to sleep at 6 p.m. every day. So I'm just gonna hang out here waiting to pick her up in the car. Don't mind me. Okay, hi, I killed those dogs you wanted me to kill. This is a weird spot for you to be hanging out.
What's the buzz?
Everyone in town was really shocked by Galina's death. She may have had a few screws loose, but she was strolling around town just like the rest of us yesterday.
No, I think it was a while ago now. Oh, blessing bone.
What's the buzz?
I completed your quest. Report back to Melvin. I would love to, but he's just giving me his blessing rather than letting me hand in his quest. I guess I did it too quick, huh? I guess I was too efficient for you. I've already killed 30 dogs. Would you give me my reward now? No? Okay, I really shouldn't be driving in the dirt in my suit, but hey. I wonder if that's why he's not going to let me hand in the quest. Nah, you're too filthy. You don't get to hand in your quest because you're filthy, mate. Date it. They did say people would interact differently to you if you were dirty. I don't think they meant you couldn't hand in your quests. But you never know. Maybe they won't hand in the quest because I need to clean my suit. It's a possibility. Okay, so I don't think we should be skating across the dirt. But, you know. We'll clean our suits tomorrow. Like, just every day we're going to be dry cleaning. How are you getting these suits so filthy? I don't know what it is, you know. I'm just skating through the mud and the filth. I really don't know why my suits are so filthy. Okay, so I really do think it is that spot, because this angle has too many trees. That one kind of has the one and the thing. So I think it is literally that bridge. It just wasn't in the correct spot for whatever reason. Okay, but we'll get this one whilst we're here. Perchance time? High quality plates. Right, this we should be able to get no problem. Right, this is definitely here on the stop sign. Okay. There's some items back there? Rice! Oh! Well, now we've got the rice that supposedly we were already hunted in. We were looking for ages. High quality rice, low moisture, perfect fused, fill you up a little. You know, we were trying to find that forever. I wonder if... Actually, did we accidentally hand in time and we needed rice? We never had rice, but maybe we had time all along. Even though she's asking for time. You know, maybe we always had the time, but we never had the rice, because we never had the rice. And we did come here looking for it for loads of times. We even picked up items from that spot. But maybe it's because we didn't use our vision. Maybe we lacked the vision power necessary. That's... Here's the bridge. There's another one on the other bridge as well. Okay. That's clearly not this size. Clearly not this size. Maybe it's this size. Oh, yeah. I just was too far in. Okay, the UFO's back. The awkward UFO hidden in the trees. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, that's a good angle to see it. Got it. Low quality plate. You're just still chilling here, huh? You're not even paying respect to her anymore. You're just staring out at the sea. You're literally just staring out at the sea at this point. Okay. I don't think one... Wow. Bounced off the tree. I don't think one of these is at the diner, but, you know, now that we have the rice, which ironically was supposed to be the first ingredient, maybe we had time. And that's one of the things that we handed in that we didn't need. And, you know, let's try giving her the rice that we most definitely had, which I can't believe it let me hand in when we didn't have. You know, because we had green peppers that we didn't need, it counted as completing the quest. So maybe if we hand her in the rice now, it'll complete the quest. Get to eat the foods. If not, we at least save because we found the rice, which is a special ingredient that we definitely didn't have before. But I think maybe... I'm going to assume this is going to complete the quest. Because we didn't give her rice. Obstruction of business? What? Excuse me?
The air.
I got fined for obstruction of business? Oh my lord. I've been waiting here the whole time believing in you. Just don't forget that. Thanks. Excuse me, obstruction of business. I came in to... I came into your establishment and you charged me with obstruction of business? What is this? I was not obstructing your business. How? Why? What? So you don't want to speak to me, Petty? I don't believe I did anything to obstruct your business. How was that obstruction of business? That 50 quid fine for nothing. Literally for nothing. I robbed. Were you closing up or something and I came in too late? Is that what it is? And you're going obstructing their business now because they're not going to be serving anything. It's late at night. You shouldn't be going in. It's 5:20. They open 5 PM to 10 PM. How am I obstructing their business? How's that obstruction of business? They were open. In fact, they only just opened. And they're staying open till 10 PM at night. I don't think I've obstructed their business in any way. Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit around all night. So, I'm going to go to bed until like 5 a.m. and hunt some demons. How was that obstruction of business? How? What did I do? I don't believe I did anything to obstruct your business. So, I'm offended. Is it because we went in a dirty suit? There's no chance, right? Okay. 5 a.m. Let's wake up at 5 a.m. when the demons will still be out. We'll go hunt them. I don't know what the hours were that they went. Like, I know it was until 6 a.m. Okay, 4 hours until we get a clean suit. There's no point in having a shower then. Okay, so... the worst part is you can't really sprint to go get some food. You got no stamina. Right. You serve 24 hours. You better.
That's what I'm. You can't get fined, so make sure.
Okay, well, I'm seemingly just ordering your same dinner every single day. Don't mind me, I'll just have the usual. I'm not going to eat anything else from here, plus I only drink the coffee anyway.
Next time.
You know, just sniff the foods. It's only about drinking the coffee. The foods, it's for show and to sniff. I don't really care too much for it. But, you know, I appreciate it being there, and, you know, you get a nice generous tip out of it. And, hey, you can eat the cold dinner when I'm done, I guess. Okay. Thankfully, the red people give us bullets back when we shoot them as well, so, you know, it doesn't matter if we don't have that many. They always drop ammo boxes. In fact, we made way more ammo boxes than we were shooting them, so they're literally just infinite ammo. We never need to buy ammo, we just shoot the red people. If we ever need any. Hello? Oh. These aren't the crab people I thought we were going to be fighting. They're actually new people. Wait. They're actually dropping crabs though. Hilariously enough. Whilst the others were actually just clowns and I called them crab people. These guys are dropping mechanical crabs. They're like locks. Oh, there's a crab person. Snip, snip, snip. That's hilarious that these tomb dodgers. Archilegio fragments. 10 bullets. That's hilarious that they're actually dropping crabs. Elena fragments. Capitano fragments. Where are my bullets? Three bullets. Ouch. Okay, I wasted all my bullets. That's actually hilarious. And then they didn't drop any bullets. But I'm like, oh, they drop infinite bullets for us. Isn't this gonna be special? Infinite bullets! No. Called out, no bullets for you. And then they actually had crabs. They... Well, I mean, they're explosive crabs. You might need to get them checked out a bit. But they actually dropped crabs. Okay, 2 boxes of bullets. Surely. Okay, so apparently we've killed 7 of them. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can read that thing at light speeds. I saw it. Okay, so all we need to do is kill 23 more. Will 2 boxes of bullets do it? Probably not, but they should drop some. I don't know why they weren't, because they're dropping fragments of things, which is, I don't know what these fragments are. There's something. I'll take them. They're surely useful for something. Don't know what they are. And I'm guessing these new shadow people are probably like this story's main enemy. Rah. He's shaking off his crabs. I really thought the thing blowing up would damage him. Katana fragments. You know, I should probably pay attention to the guy shaking off his crabs. Excuse me? Okay, he becomes literally non-corporeal. Like... Okay, that just despawned. You know, maybe I should shoot them in the head. That would probably help. The coffee. You know, weak spot. That's a lot of crabs. And metal crabs as well, at that. Pantalone! I don't want your pantalone, sir! Let alone the fragments of your pantalones. I think you dropped your pantalones, sir. Okay, I think shooting him in the coffin isn't the spot to shoot either. Okay, got a box of bullets. Good. I do not want a fragment of your pantalones, sir. I'm not interested in your pantalones. Please, keep your pantalones on. I don't want them. Stop shaking off your crabs as well. No one wants your crabs either. Oh god, your pantalones are full of crabs, aren't they? Definitely don't... Okay, that... crab came out of nowhere. I definitely don't want your fragments of your crabby pantalones. You might want to go see a doctor about that. I know the Lord hungers and all, and it's like he's not seeing anyone, but my god. Sort out your metal crabs. Sort out your crabs, mate. Capitano fragment, low quality. And I'd rather that than your pantalones, at least. Oh hi, you didn't die into that. Snip, snip, snip. Well, he's snipping up someone's pantalones, isn't he? Stop shaking your crabs. Bullets, yes. Perfect. You will not cut them. Perfect. Pantalones, low quality. Well, I don't care what quality they are. I'm not interested in your pantalones. Quality or not, I don't want your pantalones, sir. Really? That didn't drop anything? Yeah, about this, there's some crazy cop in the street just shooting at nothing in the night. Are you just... That's interesting. He literally just turned his ass to me and was like, shoot me in the shields. No thanks. Don't sniff or snip. I don't know which... I know he's saying snip, snip, snip. But... I saw someone using an emote sniffer and it was in the creepiest sense. And, I don't want to sniff, sniff, sniff either, especially if you're like snipping off, you know, crabby pantalones. I definitely don't want to sniff, sniff, sniff. How are we doing? Surely we're up to 30. Ouch. Don't cut my arm off. Don't cut anything off. Don't cut my pantalones off either. I kind of want to wear clothes. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well the daylight came, ironically at the same time. 30 or 30 red shadows. Perfect timing. No. Okay, I was going to say, if that softlocked the game, that would be hilarious. And bad. It would be hilarious. Okay, we got 30 of them. Perfect. We got through the night. Got exactly 30 of them, probably. But we got enough. And, you know, perfect timing. Obviously, I was getting a little concerned about our health there. But it's fine. We're not dead. Right, let's go hand in this quest. And if we see anything like this that looks like it might be one of the pictures, like it kind of looks like it, but at the same time, I mean, the picture has an umbrella, so I don't think it is this shop. Plus this has a thing on top, so it's not that shop. That's the Lord Hungers. The Lord hungers. He's among us and he hungers. So we can probably drop that off along the way. So if we head that way and take the picture, we can at least get that one. We're getting quite a few of these fleur-de-lis, and you know, like I say, we're doing something with our time. So we found a quest to fill the time. We found something to do that isn't just ride around doing nothing. Certain that's, yeah. The side of the church, right? Yes. Definitely looks like this is the spot sack. Got it. Okay. We didn't go and collect Patty, but Patty can go do her own thing. It's Saturday. It's not Patty Day. Okay. I don't think that one's going to be in the factory. But you never know. She didn't want the rice. Like, you know, we never gave her the rice. I'm surprised she didn't want that rice. But at least we did get it eventually. And we have the rice. We have a green pepper. Okay. Do you think he's at the bottom of the factory, at the warehouse? Probably too early in the morning, Zach. He's not going to be here because it's way too early in the morning. He's clearly not at work yet, Zach. Nobody goes to work this early. Not even hulking dumb people like him. He's not that committed to his job. Okay, fine. I get it. But that means people are going to be in their houses. Which means he probably lives in that trailer, doesn't he? Who was like, who would live in... He would live in the trailer. He would live in the trailer at the edge of town. That's who. Okay. We know that there's another one on this bridge. So, if we head towards that, knock that one out. But I still have no idea where to find some time. No idea on time. Okay. don't think we ever finished the picture quest in The Good Life either, but, you know, we had to literally photograph the same pictures from the same angles in that one. Which I guess this is the equivalent, but, you know, there's less of them in that. And at the same time, well, I guess there's less place to travel in. Where is that? Right, this one... the other side of the bridge, I think. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'll take it. We are knocking this quest out. 10. We are halfway done. Now that could just be anywhere. That's probably the park. That's... I don't know. That's probably like at the manor. That I could work out. That I know where that is. Right, so I think one of them's at their manor. This one, we can just go to this water tower. Get it easy enough. And maybe we will find the time along the way. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, I think there's a thing for getting hit by vehicles a lot, but I'm not really getting run over. No, I'm actually not stupid enough to get run over. I dodged them. It's, you know, it's a stamp to collect. The lips of things are very ominous. Right, so to this water tower. There's definitely a fleur-de-lis up here. But is this quest even worth it? What do we even get? What could we possibly even get? An alien gun? That would be nice. Is it going to be that? Probably not. Is it going to be something completely worthless? Probably. Is the quest reward undying love and the satisfaction for a job well done? Is it some experience? Is it a stamp? Oh no, it's just a goddamn stamp, isn't it? The reward is a stamp in our stamp collection. I've figured it out. The reward is an ever so rewarding stamp. Hey, I should go get our suit cleaned. Should. Where around this exactly is this? Like, can I use the vision to find the vision spot? I wonder. There's some items off in the distance. That would be nice if it would show me big exclamation point here. Stand here for this. Is it even this water tower? I'm starting to think it might not be this water tower. It doesn't look like it's actually this water tower. There's too much greenery around it. Like, I see that there are trees and things, but I don't think it is this one. Ironically enough. Okay. So that's the pub. What is that? Let's go check out this. I'm not sure what this is. I don't think that's the pub. We'll go have a look. There's something to investigate, whatever it is. Maybe it has time. Unlikely. Maybe that tree's floating. Has some lag. Like, it's clearly something. But whether it is of any vital importance or not, maybe it's the town hall. Maybe it's something in the picture. A picture, at least. Oh no, it's Wyvern's house, isn't it? I think. Or is it just a random tree. Washing shop. Okay. Laundromat. Aha. This is where we get our suit cleaned, Zach. Medium quality string. Be too much to expect to find some time here, right? I don't think this is what was on the map. It's not. Like, the waypoint is there. But we found something. But this is just a tree. Like, there's literally nothing special here. There is just some random trees. Okay. Skate. That almost suggests it should be a skate challenge, right? But we don't seem to be able to trigger it. None of these pictures are of here. And that has to be a skateboarding challenge, right? Why is it not active? Low quality string. I don't understand why that's not presently active if it is one. And why these trees are important. Oh. Well, we found a UFO hidden. Oh. That's something. Medium quality beads. Okay, high quality plates. Ironically, I can shoot the cars. I'll probably get fined heavily for doing that. But why is this tree important? What is so special about this tree? Like, there's not even bees in it. It's just a tree. Literally just a tree. I mean, yes, the washing shop is right there. But I don't think that's why that's there. Yeah, there's a skate sign, but again, we can't activate it, so it seems kind of irrelevant. But maybe it's something for later, you know, it's a quest waypoint. Ha, go to this specific tree. You'll know the one. The one with the big tree marker. God damn it. You're okay, crab. I think he's a bit crabby at that. Crab walk along, you hit me with your skateboard, now I crab walk away in sadness. I am Crabman. Okay. Okay, these are some interesting shops. Beer, cigarettes. Walker's Club. Okay, that's like a town hall-y looking thing. Graffiti. Oh, the graffiti is going to be down a side alley. Okay, the entrance to the car. And we know where that one is. We actually do know where that one is. Right, that one's got to be this nightclub. 100%. The graffiti is going to be down a side alley that we don't know how to get into. 100%. We're knocking these out. Town hall, I don't know where that would be. Is this thing that we're heading to just your house? Yeah, I think we've gone past the owl's nest. But let's not damage our skateboards by running into walls. Okay. I think the owl's nest has to be one of the things. It has to be. Let's go. No, it looks kind of like it could be, but it's not. It's a completely different
Zach,
place.
it appears to be closed. Let's come back to...
I wonder, like at night, are all the townspeople in there, perhaps? Yeah, I'm amazed that wasn't the business. Okay, so we're looking for a random business that isn't one of the businesses that we can go in. That's actually terrible. That's actually kind of terrible. Okay, we found the green pepper by an American house. This is an American shop. Or an American sanctuary. There seems to be missing an entrance. There's a proper door in, but why is this archway particularly bricked off? Unless it's some sort of secret passageway to the other world, Zach. No. But I thought maybe the time would have been there. Because it was an ominously special looking building flagged literally with American flags. And I thought maybe that's a sign, you know, the other one was at an America place. Maybe she was supposed to give us a hint of where it is. She hasn't, because she gave us hints on the rice. Ironically, we found the pepper and just handed that in for the rice, and then we handed in another pepper, but we haven't found the time. The car farm supply, I don't think that's the shop. There's no way the farm supply has time, right? There's something on the doorstep. Anaconda skin. It's not time. It's not time. But it's something. Yeah. I was like, there might be an item there and it might be time. Okay. We are burning the time. And, you know, we're solving quests. We're doing something productive. Mildly. Okay, let's head over to the skate park, because we know that there's a fleur-de-lis over there. We know for a fact that there is a fleur-de-lis over there. Okay, we're travelling a lot. A lot. This is the skate park. That fence. Also, like, these random trees, it has to be the park. I was gonna say they could be anywhere. But no, it has to be the park. It's the only thing that would make sense. The graffiti. This one is this. That graffiti could be anywhere. There's a few that could be literally anywhere. This has to be here, though. There's nowhere else. 100%. Like, you know, it said that these skate things were the skate challenges, and we found one, but it didn't trigger, so I don't know what we were missing for triggering that. Okay. We are at 11:20. Okay. Coffee shop. That one's a fenced off area. Right, okay. We're gonna skate around. We know what the things are in our mind. We don't need to keep them open. Okay. I know that there's one at the town boundaries, so why don't we just head to all of the town boundaries? There's a chance that one of these could be time, right? Copium. That's probably impossible for one of those to be timed, but you know, there's a possibility that a random drop in an Amazon package could be timed. Okay. Random blue thing. That has a water thing. Okay. So blue crate and something with a water tower in it. I had to look at the other things there because there was a potential that maybe it was this industrial thing because there was an industrially sort of one, but I don't think that's on the right standards remotely. We hadn't fully memorized those as to what they look like, but now we've got an idea in our head what they do look like. Okay, to the town boundary, plus there might be something at their house up here. So we should go investigate. That car's parked a bit awkwardly, pointing up at the sky. You know, there's maybe one at the town boundary, there may be one at their house. So we'll come here and check out both. This is promising. Yes. Where is it? Doesn't appear to be here, Zach. An exclamation point. But it doesn't appear to be here. You don't tell me this is like you have to get this one last. It won't trigger unless you come here last. The exclamation point seems to have vanished. That's because we have got the thing up. Duh. Okay. There we go. That was a bit bugged. I don't know why that one was bugged. But we got it. Actually. Hang on. You've got something in the back of your car. Could this be time? How would I even get that? Or is this somebody driving this that we need to speak to? Hi, I need you to stop this vehicle right now. Oh, it is you. It's you. That's actually cool. Okay, just drove straight through us. The guys in the things actually drive the cars, and you know, it's not just random vehicles, and they don't just teleport around. They actually drive their cars to their destinations. That's actually a really clever touch. Of course, he didn't care that we tried to stop him to talk to him. Nah, he just drove straight through us. But that's a clever touch. Okay, so I think there might be more fleur-de-lis at their place. So I'm going to continue on this to that. Got sidetracked by the guy in the vehicle. But hey, you know, we learned something even if we did have to get kind of run over to do it. Thankfully it didn't hurt. But, you know, still kind of. Okay, there's also a chance that they might hide some time. Yeah. It is a plantation of some kind. So, there's a chance this might be where we need the time. It's a very slim chance, but there's a chance. We could find some time along the way. We're burning time and looking for time and looking for all of these things and fleur-de-lis and all sorts. Right, these farmlands. You have to. If anywhere's gonna have time, it'd be here, right? Sugarcane. This seems like the place. Oak. But I want time. Definitely seems like the best place. You know, admittedly it's a gardener, but for where the game would hide it, it has to be up here probably. I would assume. If not, we'll at least get the fleur-de-lis. Which I think is up here. Probably isn't, but it might be. We'll see. BO! When you have BO, the stench will attract flies. The more time you have spent in this state, the worse the odor will get. The flies will never leave you, which will gross out townspeople. It allows some creatures to notice you far. Take a shower or use items to mask the mutts. When it says the flies will never go away, does that mean even after we have a wash? Will they just always linger? I mean, we can shoot bees out the sky. Why can't we shoot flies? But, you know, that's not B-O, is it? That's just bees. Oh. That's a weird and obscure, terrible joke, but I made it. And if we can sharpshoot bees out the sky, why can't we shoot flies? Okay, that was some interesting lag. Makes sense to me. You know, surely a bee and a fly are equally as hard to shoot. I mean, I can catch flies out the sky without killing them. You know, I can literally just grab them. So, if I can do that, surely he can shoot a fly. If he can shoot a bee, he can shoot a fly. And this isn't going to be the weird military advert that somehow changes if you can change the tire on your bike to you can change all of the mechanics of a B-82 destroyer submarine. No. It's like, hey, you can change the tire on your bike, you can become and join the army and, you know, literally serve as an entire tank and a submarine and an aeroplane. Because they're the same thing as changing a tyre. I don't think they are. But, you know, it's quite a stretch you make there for that advert. But maybe some people could learn to service a tank if they really wanted to. But telling them they can do it just because they can change the tyre on the bike? No. That's a huge stretch. You can change the tyre on your bike? I don't think you can. Completely serves the B-82 destroyer. I really don't think that's something that you can do. This could be here. The trouble is, how far around this fence and where in specific is this? Where in particular is this? Like, trees, the ground isn't yellow enough here. It could be here. We just need to find some sort of beach lands. The fence matches and the trees match. But not that specific point. And you're not going to go around the entire thing, are you? Probably. Maybe the back. Maybe the back might have somewhere yellowy. But this is the main thing I was coming here for, was because the house looks like the town hall picture. They've probably just reused the fence asset in other places, and it probably is the big in the park. This is definitely the town hall picture, if I can find it there. Don't shoot them. Is it because I accidentally pulled the gun out? I think that's what I did before. Maybe I didn't glitch it. Maybe I just pulled the gun out and it cancelled the thing, but kept the exclamation point above our heads. Okay, there's like 1 million crosses in here, and crosses are items to pick up. So I'm actually going to pay attention to the map and just go collect them. Not just, you know, run on instinct. I've never been looking at the map to see the items, but now I've just noticed so many X's on the map that it'd be dumb not to. I'm not paying attention to the items that I picked up there, so there's a chance we picked up time and didn't realise as well. But I'm sure we'll get a big thing that says, hey, you got time! You got the time, I don't got the time. The time is actually 9:22 PM. Oh, but that's not the kind of time that we're looking for. We're looking for what? We're looking for quality time! No, we're looking for time to hurt. That's what we're looking for. He's still angry that I killed your crocodile. I'm sorry, I really want to shoot your hat off. Every single time. I really just want to shoot the guy's hat off. It's not gonna let me, but it would be funny! No, but you'd pay 100 quid and you still don't get the guy's hat knocked off. They really don't care that I'm stinky, do they? The game's like, yeah, you know, people will hate you if you stink. They don't care. They don't care that I'm in a filthy suit and I stink. Let's go to the back end and see if there is a bit that looks like that. If not... That didn't show on the map. I wonder if it's because I used the vision for the quest and that sort of showed it. It was on a random chair like that in the other place. I was like, maybe. Okay. This is probably just Daniel's house, right?
Looks like a case. Let's come back.
Well, yeah, we saw him driving off. He literally almost ran us over on the way. That's just fields of sugar canes. That's not sandy. What is this stain? It looks like a sad guy. Like, there's one eye, there's one eye, there's a nose, there's facial hair, and, like, a bald head. That's just a stain of a sad guy. Was it graffiti that got worn off and is now just a sad guy? Or is it just like the stain of the sad guy? It's not the Maria. It's just the sad guy. It's an even rarer religious sign. If you see the sad bald guy on your house with hipster facial hair, it's the sign that you were waiting for. What the sign tells you, I don't know. It's something important, but what it is, I don't know. Something. If you ever see the stain of the sad guy on your house, maybe it's a sign of sad tidings. Just oak leaves. Chicory. It's not a sign that there's time in the area, that's for a fact. Why can't we just go to the local store and buy some time? Surely. Surely any shopkeeper, you know, any corner shop, any normal shop like Tesco or something, you can get some time. You just buy some herbs. Surely. We shouldn't have to find freshly picked thyme from some specific location. That didn't show across, but I saw it. Guess you have to look very, very closely at it. Some random bullets. Well, I guess this is the place to find them, at people who own this town. You know, they gotta look after their houses, right? So they probably got a spare set of bullets under a tree, just in case of intruders, and if they do run out of bullets, you know, they need to be able to take care of business. Someone's got to do it somehow. So don't mind the random box of bullets. Okay. Well, we've checked every side of that. None of them look sandy, so this fence isn't the sandy fence, but we got one of the pictures. Well, there was some point in going up there. There was some purpose for certain. Okay. But is there going to be time? Like, this looks more like weed to me. Big old fields of weed. Don't question the cartels that run this town. No, it's just sugarcane, honestly. Doesn't look like sugarcane to me. No, it's definitely sugarcane that just produces some sort of white powder. Definitely just sugar. I don't know what you might be questioning. It's definitely just sugar we're growing here, officer. Sure about that? Sugar and random oak leaves. I don't think sugar looks like that. It's not even rice, you know? You could have pretended it was a rice plantation. I might have believed that. But sugar? No. Yeah, but rice doesn't look like white powder when it's produced, does it? Okay, I get that. I get that. I realise I've upgraded it from weed to cocaine now, but... You know, I don't know what a cocaine plant looks like, let's face it. I know that it's on, like, literally many films and things, but hey. Okay, that random rant lost the viewers. Unless Twitch went down. It's like suddenly all the viewers went away. You mentioned cocaine. No viewers for you. Sad. Well, okay. And, you know, maybe just skating down this endless quest for nothing, but... You know, okay. It is a long journey into town. We do need to burn the time until Thursday, and the lag is something. Maybe it was my internet. Maybe my internet just dropped or something. And that's causing some issues. You know, it might have been a momentary internet drop. Because my internet does do that, I've noticed. At times it'll just be like, no, we dropped for a minute or two for no reason whatsoever. You know, you're fine with that, right? You're fine that you just have no internet right now. No, you're meant to be giving me stable, constant internet. You know, there's no need to just randomly drop it for no reason. Okay. I'm gonna head out in this direction on the way back to town. Maybe we'll see... I mean, if it was the UK, there would be graffiti under this bridge 100%. That's another thing I need to do. Like, I've filmed some bits of graffiti in Birmingham before I left. And I should make some shorts or things out of that. Because, my god, the entire city has been, you know... All the businesses are closed and everything's just graffitied right in the city centre, and I think that also, on top of the other thing that I have recorded to be a short, I think that one's also going to be pretty influencer special. Ironically, it's going to make the town look bad, but you know... That's kind of what's going on in this country right now. Like, all the businesses are closing. And Birmingham is a dead town now. Birmingham is literally dead. Like, all the businesses in the city centre, most of them are closed and have been graffitied over. And it's just like a really, really, really trashy town now. So, you know, I kind of got out of there at the right time. But I do need to upload that. Like... Ironically, I took those videos on my phone rather than on my camcorder. Which, you know, I took them because I thought, hey, you know, this will be good for TikTok. Before I even had TikTok. And, you know, you have to upload them on your phone, right? No, you can actually do that on your PC, which is good. But, you know, if I knew that, I'd have done it on a better camera. But, you know, maybe my... camera on my phone is actually okay. Maybe Copium, it's good enough. But, you know, it's on the right format, and I think I took it in the right perspective. I may not have, because, you know, I do think in the intelligent perspective, which is like normal video perspective. I didn't do them in short perspective, so there's a chance that I might need to like edit them sideways and they might not look as good, you know, vertical. Because who films in vertical? Other than the fact that shorts and TikToks are vertical, but you know, who usually under normal circumstances other than for shorts and TikTok films vertical? But I guess it's the way to do it now. Like normally that's just like you've made a mistake in the dumb video. But nope, that's now just like the accepted norm. Right, that pub is not going to be open. So I don't know why I'm even stopping. It's not the UK. The UK, the pub will open at 10 AM. Not in this game, though. Not in this game. Okay, let's head out. Let's keep going. I can't believe that guy made me do a shout out to a big streamer earlier. It's kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing. But we did it! You know, we sent a shout out to a really big streamer in an embarrassing way. And we didn't even do it when we had 5 viewers either, we did it with 3. That's like ultra cringy. I'm a 3 viewer Andy and I gave you a shout out. In the most cringy way possible. Okay, there's probably graffiti under one of these. There's creepy eyes under one of these. I wonder if Patricia will suddenly... Is that even a proper name, Patty? Will suddenly just start following us. It's like, hey, I found you hiding down here. Also, does she like wander off to her own house if we don't have the you know, if we don't speed up the time by going to the thing? Heck. Many items. I saw the singular question mark, but that was just clearly the way I could squeeze down that. Also, if we go collect her now while we're stinky and in a filthy suit, will she say anything? I don't think this is the picture, because it doesn't have thing. Right, so we need an umbrella and a thing. Right, let's look at the map. Right, the diner and lane. That's not what we want. The Casa Pineapple. Casa Pineapple, this way. Okay. You know, if we collect her with Stinky, will she have some witty remark? And then we'll go have a shower and change into our clean suits. Because we're filthy and stinky. That was an interestingly loud bang. Don't mind me, filthy stinky man. Hi. Yes, hello. You don't have anything witty to say about me being stinky?
Patty, what's that?
That tree? Or the water tower?
That thing I'm pointing at. That.
Like I said, what?
That thing. Right there, Patty.
Just tell me what it is. How am I supposed to know which that
It's a fly.
you're referring to? Ugh, you're goofing on me, ain't you?
No, he's just looking very angry. He wasn't even moving his mouth. I can't believe they haven't made her had a witty remark about us being stinky. That's disappointing. You should have said something about us being stinky. Stinky, stinky man. Why are you so stinky? A fly. I was pointing at the flies. The flies are undone? No, they're just flying around. Is that a terrible joke? Probably. Okay, let's have a shower first, and then we will put a clean suit on. And this should be less stinky! Okay, good hygiene. 26. And then let's send this one for dry cleaning. I mean, it's actually filthy. Don't think it needs that much dry cleaning. It just needs very much incinerating. Because I don't think dry cleaning was going to clean out how much mud was in that suit. And apparently a lot of sweat. And apparently a lot of sweat. You have quests?
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case.
Howdy, Yorkie. You want to go to a hot spot? You're one curious cattle, right?
Can't knock anything until you try it.
That's the words of a true FBI special agent.
So, what exactly is a hotspot?
That's me knowing you to find out. LOL.
Surely you just say lol. You don't say LOL. I mean, I might have said lol. I've never said LOL.
All I can say is that secret spots I highly recommend as a pro driver.
Well then, I can't wait to see one.
I bet you can. Okay, time to burn some rubber.
Okay. Find the fleur-de-lis at the hotspots? Okay, she takes us to hotspots that gives us a fleur-de-lis.
How's the investigation?
I'm in the middle of an important business meeting right now. Sorry, you don't mind waiting a bit?
Bellboy, cutie or what? No, he looks very chunky. But maybe you like chunky guys. It's also, he's got multiple personalities.
Sure is some sun out there, ain't it, boss?
I'll say, you sure are a sharp-looking fella, boss. I bet the chicks never leave you alone.
She kinda likes you though. What's gotten into you, bellboy?
Well, see, thing is, I like this girl in front of me, but I kinda think she likes you. I'm ashamed to say it, especially considering my age, but I've fallen in love, see?
That's a wonderful thing. Why would you be ashamed of it? So who's the lucky lady?
Well,
don't be the kids.
ah,
I see now, you get it. You fall in love with a speed witch who's literally in earshot, who can hear everything you're saying and also expressed an interest in you.
was that the one though, boss?
Anything I can do to help? I mean, you know, she kind of overheard that you like her, and you might have overheard that she likes you. Then surely you can figure it out.
Keep using her wyvern service, I suppose. You can even come here and use my transportation desk to get a specific landmark container.
That'll help you somehow?
Oh, not at all, boss. But if any business ends up being successful, then,
you don't want anything in return?
the words right out of my mouth.
Really?
Really, I ain't lying.
Not even a little bit?
No, not even a little bit, boss.
You wouldn't even say anything to her. Hey! You don't hear anything right here, do you? That this guy likes you as well. Are you seriously trying to tell me that it wouldn't bother you at all if nothing ever happens?
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Well, okay then. Back. Love is something that makes women more beautiful and men more patient. But I think he's already reached his limits. Fine, Bellboy. I'll help you out in your love quest. And, you know, the fact that she comes here surely has nothing to do with it for you, right?
Ah, thanks, boss. Once you use wyvern a bunch of times, come and let me know. I'll thank you anywhere I can, boss.
Use wyvern 30 times. I mean, can't you two just figure it out? You just said you think he's cute. He just said he's in love with you. Like, you both surely heard each other,
How's the
right?
investigation?
I think surely you heard each other, right?
Sure is.
God car's too big to travel around none but your little, not only inconvenient revolutionary system too. It certainly does seem that way. No, this land so fast will get you contribute to that quaint rural love story of this person that definitely can't hear a word I'm saying, boss. Couldn't have said it better myself, boss. Isn't that a revolutionary, Jack? Then what is this, Jack? Just kiss already. Like, you can... Do you need me? Like, you literally can both hear each other saying that, right? Hey, boss. I highly recommend check out one of Ivan's hotspots. Curious and interested, try it out. Next time you're on a ride, ask to go to a hotspot. Literally what I'm about to do. And I bet you want to go to her hotspot, Just figure it out. You both clearly expressed a liking of each other. She thought you were cute. You said you loved her. Maybe that'll scare her off because, you know, she just said, you're cute. You said, I'm already completely in love with her. But, you know, you're, like, literally doing nothing about it. Where'd you get this album, Yorkie? Someone gave it to me. Some crazy person. Okay. I think I recognize one of the spots. You literally just said that inside. Why? Teacher! I recognize one of the spots! Really? You didn't just already tell me that? Yeah, because that happens to be a wife and hotspot. Don't tell me. It's one that I've already taken a picture of, right? That hotspot, right? I've already taken the picture of there, right? Do we want to go back there? Okay then. Yeah. 350. That's not bad. That's actually pretty cheap. This might not be one that I've got. Hey, Yorkie. This is the first hotspot. First. Don't worry about that. Just focus on the now and enjoy where you are. Back. Raven has a point. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. How many times have we heard that line? It's usually followed by tragedy. Get attacked by giant maggots, tiny parasites invading someone's body, or running into a manifestation trauma that exists deep within the character's own memories. I can only hope this spot isn't like all these other spots we've seen in movies. Oh yeah, Yorkie, you don't want to have to walk home on your own, do you? Don't worry, I have to drive you back. But I don't want to wait forever. Just use some common sense, okay? Okay, so we found the hotspot. It's clearly the watery one. Walter Strider! Newbie stamp collector? It's clearly this one. Ow. The problem is... Where even are we? Oh! So the hotspots, how did you drive the car here? Like, did you go, boing, land here? Okay, so the hotspots are places that we can only get to with her. Oh, hi, Paddy. Who came out of nowhere? You weren't here a moment ago. I wonder if we can find time out here as well. Okay. There we go. Right, easy. I wasn't expecting, you know, the car to just take us to one. Oh. I wonder if there's something else out there. Maybe I should have looked around a bit more first. Too late now. Did you enjoy your hotspot, Yorkie? Yes, it was far more stimulating than I had anticipated. I had made a discovery. Really now? Awesome. By the way, you can only request to go to a hotspot from the transportation desk. Why? Because I got a back-scratching relationship going on with them. And you hope to have a bit more scratched and, you know, a bit more than your back touched by the guy, right? I'm putting everything I have on the line to make sure this swiping business ends up success. But I need to throw all I can at the wall to see if it sticks. Once I'm ready to take it to the next hotspot, I'll let the old bellboy know, and you'll be free to request it. Here's a little thanks for being a good little tester. Okay.
Allows us to fire venom bullets. Nice. Whatever, new cutting-edge transportation system will come to you wherever you are. Why does your arm look so cursed? It's like that. I don't know, it just looks a little cursed. Bye now. A back-scratching relationship, Zach. Even the peaceful-looking town, negotiation politics and ambitions run rampant. Except she wants a bit more than just a back-scratching relationship with that guy. Perhaps the kind of back-scratching relationship she speaks of can only be too late realized in the country these days. A powerful reminder on how deep down all humans are shrewd, calculating creatures. Except he said he's cute and he said he loves her. And it might not be about back scratching, it might just be about the relationship part. Zach. You know, I think she just wants a relationship with the guy. Okay. Well, I mean, we never would have found that fleur-de-lis without her. So, you know. Honestly, we actually got quite a few of these fleur-de-lises, didn't we? Actually making good progress. 14 out of 20. Now, why doesn't that say give it to us? Because we clearly just got that one. And we probably have to go there again to get it. Because it's not cleared, even though we literally just found that one. That's unfortunate. But that is where I'm going to call it a day. So have a nice rest of your day. I will be back on Wednesday with something else, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye 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 bye.